This is the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Dory Stewart.
Welcome back to another episode of the FXBG Neighbors Podcast, where we share the stories of our favorite local brands. I have a special guest joining me today. We've got Dr. Kimberly Brown-Mason with Pilates My Way. Kimberly, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. I very much appreciate you for having me today.
Well, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited to get to know you and get to know your business. So let's start there. Share with us, what is Pilates My Way?
Pilates My Way is a boutique Reformer Pilates studio in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Our mission is simple: deliver the slow burn that changes everybody. We offer Reformer Pilates classes designed to build strength, improve mobility, increase flexibility, and help people feel better. What makes us different is that we focus on personal attention and personal coaching in a small group setting. We welcome people of all ages, sizes, fitness levels, and backgrounds. We also don't have mirrors in the studio because we want people to focus on their body, not feel intimidated or feel the need for comparison.
I love this so much. I love that you said it's small classes. I love that you mentioned not having mirrors because of the intimidation factor. Because I know when I go into exercise studios, I am super intimidated. Am I doing it right? Am I at the same fitness level? So I really love what you're doing. Congratulations on this.
Thank you so much.
So I want to learn about you. Tell me about you. I want to learn your background and how you got into this.
Well, my journey is one of a retired Lieutenant Colonel U.S. Army veteran that suffered from sexual trauma. And I really was lost after I departed the military after 20-something years of service. And I had to find a way to cope and to heal. I tried therapy. I tried a number of things. And it wasn't until I found Pilates that I felt like I found a new purpose in life. I fell in love with Pilates as it strengthened my body, my mind, and it also helped nourish my soul. Eventually, I realized that not only did I enjoy being a participant of Pilates, but when the opportunity arose for me to become a Pilates instructor, I jumped on it quickly and I completed it quickly. After that, I decided I wanted to own a studio. Initially, I was going franchise, but I wanted to service the community that means so much to me, and that is disabled veterans, by being able to give free Pilates to disabled veterans in a place that I called my own. And unfortunately, through a franchise model, that is not always possible to be able to do with your studio and serve the community the way that you want to serve. So therefore, Pilates My Way came to life.
Amazing. Well, first, thank you for your service. And I absolutely love how you're giving back. So, congratulations on that. And congratulations on finding something that is bringing you so much meaning. What a gift to our community you are. I love it. I love it. So, let me ask you this. Do you find that there are any myths or misconceptions that you hear about Pilates?
Oh, yes. The biggest myth is that Pilates was created for women, but Pilates was actually created by a man who was helping military members recuperate after injuries. So therefore, Pilates is good for athletes, military personnel, and all people recovering from injuries, and those in between, young, old. Another misconception is that Pilates is easy because it's low impact. Pilates, low intensity, does not mean that it's easy. We call it the slow burn that changes everybody, because when people come to our introductory class, they think, oh my God, another introduction, another, I don't need this, especially people that aren't new to Pilates. But not only do we introduce them to our Allegra 2 reformers, but and to our studio, but we also introduce them to our slow burn method, which means that the next day you will feel that you had a workout. That also makes us different from everybody else, because we provide a full workout during our introductory sessions, as well as introduce people to our reformers and our studio. So low impact doesn't mean less intensity. Just because we're not jumping around, you will feel the burn and you will get the work at Pilates My Way.
Amazing. Amazing. So it's a lot of hard work to start a new business. And if someone listening right now is inspired by what you've created and are thinking, well, maybe I want to start my own business, what advice would you give them?
Some people may frown on this, but what I've learned, and my new motto to myself is no franchise. There are too many tools and resources out there available to businesses nowadays, where they can really survive and thrive on their own. Franchises, we pay for their name. We give them a portion of our money for the hard work that we do, our blood, our sweat, and our tears, to turn around and have them use Chat GPT to try to train us. We can do that ourselves. So I have learned that it's not easy. I won't say that, but I will tell you that you can learn so much on your own by the tools and resources that are now available to us than paying for somebody else's brand. Be your own brand, be your own name, and create something that you truly love and that you can share in the way that you want to share it.
I love that. Great advice. Great advice. What do you love most about Pilates My Way and what you do?
Okay, what I love most about Pilates My Way and what I do is that, again, it all goes back to community. I could not serve the community the way that I want to serve them if it was not for me coming up with Pilates My Way. Um, I have my employees working the front desk. I have my instructors teaching in the classroom. I do teach sometimes, but only by necessity. My goal is to be out in the community. My goal is to be out there introducing people to Pilates My Way, being a community partner with others, and trying to get them to know about also the Move Forward Pilates Foundation, where we provide that free Pilates to 80 to 100% disabled veterans, and transition those individuals to instructors so that they can too thrive and be successful as a military individual with disabilities. So the biggest thing is I like to be in the community. I like to be around other business people and entrepreneurs, learning from them and also sharing with them so that we can grow the community, because small businesses are a community that needs help, that needs to be nourished, and that needs to hear from others. We cannot do this alone. We need others. So if you're not a member of the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce, you're not a member of the Virginia Black Chamber of Commerce, if you're not a member of these networking groups that can help you be the best business that you can be, I tell you that that is something that you need to do, because it is helping me and I appreciate it. Everything that it pour into me on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's really great advice. Really, really using those resources. And I can feel your love and your passion for what you do when you're talking about it. So I imagine you just fly out of bed each morning. I can feel the love. So what is something that you wish the listeners knew about Pilates My Way?
One thing that I wish they knew is that I wish they knew that we are more than a Reformer Pilates boutique studio. Outside of the chandeliers, the crown molding, our beautiful reformers, our studio is beautiful. We have one of a kind art as well that was drawn and painted by art by Meech, who's a local artist, on our walls. So outside of being a beautiful place aesthetically that people can come and take a load off, and get a good workout, we are a community reformer studio. When our people come in, they are celebrated. When we get new members join, they are celebrated. They are given gifts. We are just trying to make them feel like that Pilates My Way is their home away from home. When people come there, I want to see the smiles. We have one member, Miss Teresa. She's 75 years old. She's one of my favorite members. And she felt one time that she had disrupted the class because she got a little overheated and tired. And the good thing about being able to coach in a small group settings is that people can take a break when they need to and jump back in. We are not a high pressure place where you're going to be chastised for not keeping up. Everything is at everybody's level and everybody's pace. And that's what we mean by individual coaching in a group setting. We love all of our clients and we want to meet them where they are. So I just love being able to give back to each and every one of them and give them all of me, because I do. I wake up in the morning excited to go in there, excited to meet the new people coming in, and excited to greet the people that are already part of the Pilates My Way family. And all of that can be even seen on Google review. We are very personable. We are very loving. We are very kind. And we want people to love Pilates just as much as we do.
What a wonderful community you have built. Congratulations on all of your success. I just love what you're doing.
Thank
I
you.
love it. So if the listeners want to connect with you, if they want to come visit you, where can they find you?
All right. We are located at 10827 Courthouse Road. That is at the intersection of Patriot Highway. And we also are across the street for Hard Times Cafe. You can also visit us online at pilatesmyway.com. We are also on social media and Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, Twitter, all of those things, you can find Pilates My Way. Again, also, if you are 80 to 100% disabled veteran and you want to apply to the Move Forward Pilates Foundation.org, our 501c partnership with them allows us to provide free Pilates with our studio to disabled veterans. You can apply at moveforwardpilatesfoundation.org. You can also donate to the cause as well as become a volunteer, because all nonprofits cannot move without community support, and we need volunteers so we can make a greater and more impactful impact.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much for all that you do. And thank you so much for sharing Pilates My Way with us.
Thank you for having me again. It was my pleasure to be here. And I hope that everyone will find Pilates My Way on Courthouse Road, your strength, your movement, your way.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening to the Fredericksburg Neighbors Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to fxbgneighborspodcast.com.